Why does your dog suddenly start barking at nothing? Is it trying to connect with you, or has it seen something dangerous? Which dogs actually enjoy barking without reason, and what eerie truth could be hidden behind it? Let's explore the 10 possible reasons behind this mysterious behavior. Number 1. Dogs can hear high-pitched sounds. Dogs have a hearing range that far exceeds ours. While humans can hear between 20 to 20,000 hertz, dogs can detect sounds up to 60,000 hertz. That means they can hear tiny, high-pitched noises that are completely inaudible to us. So when your dog suddenly perks up and starts barking at nothing, it might actually be a reaction to a sound coming from outside the house, like a dog barking 2 blocks away, the buzz of an electrical wire, or even a mouse in the wall. To your pup, that sound is loud and clear, but to you, it's silence. Even things like the hum of your phone's charger or distant fireworks might trigger them, and we wouldn't even notice a thing. Number 2, dogs can see in the dark. Dogs are equipped with something called a tapetum lucidum, a special layer behind their retina that reflects light and improves night vision. This, along with a large number of light-sensitive rods in their eyes, allows them to see in much dimmer light than we can. What looks like a pitch-black room or backyard to us can actually be full of shapes and movement from your dog's perspective. So if your dog starts barking into a dark hallway or out the window at night, chances are they're not barking at nothing, they're seeing something you simply can't. Even subtle movements like tree branches swaying or a cat walking by can be clearly visible to them in the dark. Number 3, dogs have a super sense of smell. Your dog's nose is a world-class tool. With over 300 million olfactory receptors compared to our measly 6 million, dogs live in a world of scent. Not only can they smell individual people, animals, or even objects from a distance, but they can also detect changes in human emotions, like fear or stress, just from scent. They may smell another dog that passed by hours ago, a wild animal outside, or even the scent of someone approaching your home long before you hear a knock. So the nothing they're barking at, it might actually be a scent-based story you're not even part of. A scent trail left behind can still feel like a presence to your dog's powerful nose. Number 4, barking is how dogs communicate. We often forget that barking is one of a dog's main ways of expressing themselves. It's how they communicate with us, with other dogs, and with the world around them. Sometimes your dog might bark to warn you about something, even if that something seems invisible to you. It could be a shift in the environment, a smell, a sound, or even just a feeling they have picked up on. So barking at nothing isn't always random. It could be their way of saying, "Hey, I noticed something weird." Instead of shutting it down right away, try to observe what they might be trying to tell you. Their barks are often filled with intent, emotion, and specific meaning in their own language. Number 5, dogs can pick up on human energy. Dogs are extremely sensitive to human emotions and energy. If you're anxious, upset, or even just uneasy, your dog might react to that. They may not understand why you're feeling that way, but they'll mirror the tension in the room. In some cases, their barking isn't a response to the outside world at all. It's a reaction to the atmosphere inside the house. Your pup might bark as a way of protecting you or expressing their own confusion about the emotional energy they're picking up. So next time it happens, take a deep breath. Your dog might just be feeling what you're feeling. Our energy flows into them, shaping their mood and triggering their protective instincts. Number 6, dogs react to changes in the environment. Dogs thrive on routine and predictability, so even small changes in the environment can set them off. A new piece of furniture, an open window, a strange smell, or even the reflection of light on a wall can all seem suspicious to a dog. What's ordinary to you might be unusual to them, especially if they're alert and curious. Dogs also tend to be more on edge at night when things feel different. If your dog is barking and there's nothing obvious to us, try checking the surroundings. You might just find the nothing is something new to them. Even a flickering TV screen or a new scent diffuser can throw them off and trigger barking. Number 7, dogs can sense natural changes. Many experts believe dogs can detect subtle changes in the environment, like shifts in barometric pressure or static electricity, things we don't consciously feel. That's why some dogs act strangely before a thunderstorm or even an earthquake. They may sense something is coming long before we do. This ability can cause barking episodes that seem out of nowhere. If your dog starts barking randomly and weather conditions are changing, like a storm rolling in, they might be responding to nature itself. It's not superstition, it's just heightened sensitivity. Some dogs have even been known to detect seizures or health issues before they happen. Number 8, fear and anxiety play a big role. Sometimes dogs bark at nothing because they're scared or anxious. This is especially common in dogs with separation anxiety or a history of trauma. Nighttime, for example, can make dogs feel more vulnerable, especially if they're alone in a quiet house. If your dog tends to bark more when it's dark, or when you're about to leave the house, this might be anxiety-driven behavior. Barking becomes their way of coping with the stress or fear they're feeling. In these cases, addressing the root cause of the anxiety is more effective than just trying to quiet them down. Safe spaces, calming routines, and reassurance can go a long way in easing their fear. Number 9, dogs may bark for attention. Believe it or not, some dogs learn that barking gets a reaction. Whether it's you looking at them, talking back, or even scolding them, it's still attention. Over time, they associate barking with getting your focus, especially if they're feeling bored or left out. This kind of barking can often happen when you're distracted or busy. Even if it seems like they're barking at nothing, what they're really doing is saying, "Hey, notice me." Training and redirection are key here. Rewarding calm behavior and giving them structured attention can help reduce these episodes. Mental stimulation, toys, and playtime help satisfy their need for connection without resorting to barking. Number 10, medical issues can cause barking. While it's easy to assume that barking is just behavioral, sometimes it's medical. Dogs experiencing pain, cognitive decline, or certain neurological conditions might bark more frequently or unpredictably. Older dogs, for example, can develop canine cognitive dysfunction, a type of doggy dementia that causes confusion, anxiety, and increased vocalization. If your dog's barking seems excessive, out of character, or if it's accompanied by other changes like pacing or staring into space, it's worth checking in with your vet. Barking might be their way of saying something's wrong. Never ignore sudden behavioral shifts. They might be a sign of discomfort, illness, or even hearing loss. Subscribe our channel Pause TV to enjoy more such videos.